Monica, Monica, you're smaller than them. This is not how perspective works, Monica. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Guys, I'm scared. Okay, a dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Huh. Okay, so now there's just 2. Okay, so now I'm left perplexed and confused. So if I go with the Yuri route, will everything be the same? Of course there's going to be some kind of differences, I would assume. And you know, there's a lot of things here. Like, would Bliss count for her now? Hold up. Yeah. Actually, looking at it, there's nothing here about... There's nothing here that's relatively about, you know, happy, sadness, anything of the sort. All of Sayori's thought processing is gone. Oh god. So... Okay, so... Monica... Okay. From what I think, Monica is after us. She wants our sweet booty. I think. And she very well could be getting rid of all the competition. So, with that being said, I have no clue how to go through this. So, we'll try focusing on Yuri. I think that's a good way to look at it. We also have to relatively make sure that we're not forgetting to do her not to ignore her as well. So there is that. We just gotta vacation. Okay, that's her. Imagination. Excitement is her now. Disaster. Eternity. Climax. Unrestrained, and the rest can be her. Oh god, that was her! Oh no! Parfait. Bunny. I guess Boob could technically be it. Oh no, Melody, yes, okay. Hopefully that was enough. Hi again, Crow. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I'm the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Guys, I didn't just see that, right? You guys saw it too? Man, how weird would it be if you were recording this and everything just, like, stayed the same, but I'm seeing, like, all this crud happen and you guys wouldn't be able to see it? Dude, that would be a kind of really cool psychological horror game. I don't know how you would be able to do it, but dude, that sounds cool. Also, this music's weird. It's a lot faster than it is normally. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, okay! Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, Monica, you're smaller than them. This is not how perspective works, Monica. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Crow. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Actually, now that I think about it, this picture is really disorientating. Was it always like this? Has it always been like this? Has everything always been at this weird angle? I mean, also, Yuri looks really huge. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, no, everything was weird. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Oh, God! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. Baka. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. There's a line here. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. Oh no! But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Okay, it's back to normal. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Dude, like, now there's gonna be, like, these little itty-bitty changes to, like, the entirety of this thing. And I want to see everything that changes, and I'm scared! Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyways? Well... Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, it's a different book! Okay. Different book, different things. Okay, I like it. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit spoiler. Anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Crow? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from some kind of strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Guys. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Guys, send help! I don't like where this is going! It's making me do everything again! I miss Sayori! That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Ah! I mean, you don't have to, but... Hi. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I just put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if we sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad feeling. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Wait, what was that? Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Okay, so now things should be different, right? Like, were these papers always here? Were the like what's up with this little green thing looking thing right there? You see that? See what was computer there? Wow. That's cool. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we'll hold her even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Except if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you okay? I'm just looking right now, and I'm very scared, guys. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Don't know how, but I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Hey, it's a creeper face! Yay! I just noticed that. It looks like a creeper's face. If only if it was kind of symmetrical and whatnot, it would look like a creeper's. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Okay, remember in the beginning when I said that she's like a really, really big creepo? That is the face of a goddamn yandere-looking lady, okay? That is the face of a crazy person. I'm like... 80% sure that she did not make that face. Did she? Am I just going crazy at this point? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I'm just thinking the way she second guesses things she says. And that's all. That's what you were thinking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, it's fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself.